Hello everyone, I'm Akimuddin from Saifee Computers. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to load this TCP which has got multiple features inside it. For that, you can open Tally Company and click on the help menu here. Click on TDLs and add-ons. I'm currently using version 5.0 and I'm loading the file which is compatible to the latest version. So here I have got a file which is called as Tally Addons file. Make this option of loading TDL as yes. After this is loaded here, it shows that this particular file is loaded. You click on the add-on features, enable the add-ons from here by clicking yes, so everything gets enabled in the first shot. You can disable whatever is not required from here. So for time being, I'm going to disable a lot of the options which I'm not going to demonstrate right now. So, okay, display company information, increase voucher description feeds. So I've enabled the features which are required. After that, I can quit and go back to my home screen, and I can see there is a shortcut available called add-ons, and it will enable all the features that you have enabled already in the previous step. If something was not used, then it will not be enabled here in this one. So again, going back, here we have got the add-ons option. So let's say this is a project management company where we are using cost centers, and when we look at the add-ons, we have got certain reports here. So we have got cost center wise receivable. Before I demonstrate the receivable, I can show you the standard receivable report, which I can access from display statement of accounts and outstanding receivables. And I can see that I have the receivables from different customers. If I look at it ledger wise, I can see from each customer, what do I need to receive? Traditional practice has been people have created multiple customers for tracking projects. But with this particular add-on, if I go back, click on the add-ons, look at the cost center wise receivable report. By default, I can see that this has now been grouped by the job number. So job 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. You can compare the totals. They would match exactly with your outstanding reports in receivable. Same thing, you can see cost center wise payables also. So you can see job wise whatever is payable. And if you have not selected a document for job, it will appear separately. It will without any job number on it. Next thing is you can even look at a breakup of a ledger by cost center. So if you click here, and let's say you're buying material from one of the suppliers for different jobs. So if you click, you can see how much you need to pay to this supplier for different jobs. Same thing would apply for your customer. So if you're having one customer with multiple jobs or cost centers you're tracking there, you'll be able to see for each cost center how much is receivable. Then there are other reports which can be tried. And then we have got a detailed profit and loss trial balance sheet report, which can open your report, including these sub accounts or the sub ledgers. So if you have created multiple ledger groups and you have created ledger accounts inside those groups, so by default, Tally will only display the ledger groups in your report. Using this, you will be able to see a breakup. So in this example, under direct expenses or under the purchase accounts, I can see all the purchases, ledgers individually. So that will be the advantage of this report. Then we have a closing date feature. So let's say I've got last date of entry in this particular book for 31st of August. So I want to go to closing date and I want to put the date of 31st of August here as my closing date. Now, if a user tries to access any data on or before this particular day and tries to make any change, so in this case, I'm just writing the word test, they will be blocked from doing so. So you cannot add, edit, or delete any transaction prior to the closing date or on the closing date. That is the advantage of closing date. You can lock your company books. So if you have done your tax filing for a specific period, you can put that date. So nobody will alter the data or it will not result in any mismatch of data because of those alterations. Then we have got this feature which displays in the daybook and in the voucher. So if you are managing multiple companies, it often happens that people get confused which company they are currently working on. So here we have given a location of the data file. What is the data file? Plus which user has logged in and what is the company name in Tally's records. To make this simple for understanding, I'm going to log on to another company. So let's say I want to log on to Goods Trading Company UAE with admin username. And now if I go to my vouchers for doing data entry or anything, by default, I do not see anything in the company because I don't have the add-ons available. And in this company, if I enable my add-on and go back, then the system should be able to tell me what all features are available here. So let me activate it again. I'm not enabled. Yes. Okay, for time being, I'm not disabling anything. Let me just demonstrate this feature. So if I go back to the vouchers, now I can see the location of the file, the user admin with which I logged in, and the company I'm logged into. This is the feature. Even in the daybook, you should be able to see this information readily. And since I have a goods trading company here, I can try the profit and loss. And again, you can see the expense heads which are inside the purchase are also displayed in the report. Thank you for trying this add-on. If you have any questions or queries regarding this, you can contact us or visit our webpage tally.ae, fill up a form and we will give you a call back. Thank you and have a nice day.